You ever wondered why some people just seem to attract success like a magnet, while others, no matter what they do, maybe even you, work incredibly hard, but still cannot break that cycle of stagnation, even financial stagnation or personal struggle? It's not about luck, and it's not just about hard work. It is about your brain, your body's most vital organ. And guess what? You can hack it for success. That's right. You heard me right. Your brain is not set in stone. It's actually more like clay, ready to be molded and optimized. But we're not just talking about mental exercises. Did you know your gut is your second brain? And it's influencing your financial decisions right now? Or that a single night of poor sleep can lower your cognitive function by up to 40%, equivalent to being buzzed on alcohol? If you're tired of hitting that success plateau, you just can't get past that, you're ready to finally unleash your brain's full potential, stick around as we dive deep into proven science-backed methods to hack your brain for unparalleled success. So today, we're diving into the foundations of achieving financial success by optimizing something that most of us often neglect, our own biological systems. And for that, we're going to start talking about a brain-gut connection and our sleep quality. You might wonder what our gut has to do with personal success. The answer is more than you think. Our gut is often called the second brain, like I said already, because it contains more than 100 million neurons, forming what is known as the enteric nervous system. The system communicates with our brain and impacting our moods, decision-making, and even stress levels. And Dr. Emeran Mayer, a professor of medicine and psychiatry at UCLA, emphasizes this link in his book, The Mind-Gut Connection. He explains how the gut's microbiome, its community of microorganisms, interacts with our mind, influencing mental states like anxiety and depression. So when your gut is healthy, your mind is more focused, capable, and ready for success. On the other hand, you may have heard the saying, you can sleep when you're dead. Let me tell you, this is terrible advice if you aim for success. Sleep is not merely a shutdown phase. So when critical processes of memory, consolidation, and cellular repair happen, and poor sleep leads to very poor decision-making, decreased productivity, and increased stress. Now, Matthew Walker, PhD, author of Why We Sleep, states that after pulling an all-nighter, your cognitive performance can drop by up to 40%. This is similar to operating under the influence of alcohol. Here's just an example here. Imagine you're an architect and you have to present a project the next day. And you could either stay up late, fine-tuning every detail, but compromising your sleep, or you could prioritize sleep and gut health by getting a good night's rest and eating a balanced meal. And the first option may seem like hard work, but the second option will likely yield a much better performance. Your cognitive functions will be at their peak, and your stress levels will be manageable. Moreover, the gut-brain connection will ensure that you're more composed and articulate during your presentation. Now, before we dive into the sophisticated mind-hacking methods, these biological basics should not be neglected. See, they lay the foundation for everything else we'll discuss. So taking care of your second brain and prioritizing sleep is critical. You will find that this will make your journey towards financial success not just possible, but also way more enjoyable. So now that we've established the importance of the brain-gut connection, sleep quality, let's move to the cognitive levers that you can directly manipulate to reach new heights. I'm talking about optimizing your memory, entering a flow state at will, and exploring the world of nootropics. See, improving memory is not just about remembering names or learning faster. It's about encoding information in a way that makes it useful when you need it. Techniques like the memory palace and spaced repetition can increase the effectiveness of your learning. And Dr. Barbara Oakley's research in her book, A Mind for Numbers, discusses learning techniques that can aid in memory retention. Spaced repetition is scientifically validated to improve the retention of material over a longer period. On the other hand, the flow state is that magical zone where you're so engrossed in your task. Ever been there? That you just lose track of time. It's when your skills perfectly match the challenge at hand. That results in peak productivity and creating, it's like you just forget time exists. Now, Mihály Csíkszentmihályi coined the term flow, has demonstrated through his research that achieving a flow state can drastically increase flow quality and satisfaction. His work provides a psychological backing for why and how entering flow can make you excel in your endeavors. Lastly, nootropics are substances designed to improve cognitive function, from caffeine to modafinil and custom blends. The world of nootropics is vast and requires careful navigation. They can be a great supplement to solid cognitive enhancement strategy, but should not be solely relied upon. Now, Dr. Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist at Stanford, often speaks about the potential and limitations of nootropics. While some substances have shown promise in clinical studies, it's important to consult a healthcare provider for personalized advice. What if you could combine improved memory techniques, flow state inducement, and nootropics for a synergistic effect? For example, using nootropics heightens your focus, employing flow state maintains this focus, and leveraging memory techniques solidifies what you've learned or produced. What an incredible combo. Imagine you're a writer struggling with a book. You could use modafinil for heightened focus, adapt a flow state technique by eliminating all distractions and setting a challenging yet achievable writing target, and then employ the spaced repetition method to edit or revise your work effectively over time. Mastering memory, inducing flow states, and responsibly using nootropics can be combined into a single potent strategy for cognitive enhancement, by the way. Remember, before you explore these cognitive tools, make sure you've laid a strong foundation of the healthy gut and quality sleep. That's why I spoke about that first. This way, the steps towards financial success become a more holistic journey of personal growth and self-improvement all at the same time. Now, having laid the groundwork with our cognitive enhancements, it's time to connect the dots between mind and body. Yes, you can hack your body to elevate your brain's performance. That's why we'll talk about breathing now. Talk about breathing techniques for instant focus and movement-based brain hacks, which can drastically, by the way, improve your productivity and well-being. You see, breathing is a fascinating function because it incorporates autonomously, but can also be controlled. It happens on its own, but it can also be deliberately guided. Now, techniques such as the Wim Hof method or 4-7-8 breathing can provide immediate focus and stress relief. Now, James Nestor's book, Breath, The New Science of a Lost Art, provides extensive scientific research on how proper breathing can improve mental and physical health. Studies have shown that specific breathing techniques can increase oxygenation in the brain and help regulate your autonomic nervous system, increasing focus and lowering stress. You ever heard of a runner's high? That's endorphins at work, and it's just scratching the surface. Whether it's a quick workout, yoga, or even specific stretches, movement can activate various neural pathways, enhancing the moods and improving cognitive functions. Another book from John Ratey called Spark, The Revolutionary New Science of Exercise in the Brain, explains how even moderate exercise releases neurochemicals like BDNF. These things, they aid in focus and learning and mental well-being. Now, here's where it gets exciting. What if you could combine these breathing and movement techniques for instant results? For example, incorporating some specific breathing methods during exercise can maximize oxygen absorption, allowing you to perform so much better and boost your cognitive function simultaneously together. You see, breathing techniques and movement-based hacks aren't just physical exercises. They are brain boosters, massive brain boosters. When combined thoughtfully, they can provide a quick and effective way to enhance your cognitive functions, allowing you to tackle challenges with increased focus and resilience. So by harmonizing your body and mind, you're not just steps closer to financial success, but also to a way more fulfilling life, so you can enjoy that financial success. I hope you enjoyed this video. Share in the comments how you will incorporate some of these powerful techniques into your life now.